Hi everybody, it's Jean, and I'm going to show you the planner that I kept this year. I have never done one before. My husband always kept planners. He did it for work, and then he did it while he was retired to make sure he kept busy. This came up in March. I had a friend who offered it to me, Christina, who offered it to me in March. And I snapped it up because it was just something I had been thinking about doing. So this has, it's like a leather or a faux leather. It feels really good. But I'm pretty sure it's a faux leather, but it has like a magnetic closure, which is really nice. And I didn't feel it too full, but I do have more pages to work on. And I got it in March, but in January I went back to kind of fill in January, because even in March I remembered pretty much what I had done in January. And I used all the fun beachy colors because I was in Florida and I took a cruise, and so I was kind of always, it was very sunny and warm and nice in January last year. So that was January, and these first pages are the monthly pages. And hopefully, if I do it again, I like to decorate the pages first and then kind of fill them in. And as you can see, I didn't do too much in as far as going back in February. So March was really the first page that I decorated, and I used a lot of, I used the washi and did some watercolor and a lot of stickers, and just had a lot of fun fixing that page. And then April, May, I was very busy in May. Didn't do too much for, I did a lot of stuff in May, but I didn't get it all written in. But my daily pages, you can see I could go back and fill some of that in if I wanted to. June, I moved back up to Ohio. And then July and August and September was a big month for us because it was my grandson's first birthday in September. And so they had cupcakes. My daughter-in-law is a big fan of cupcakes. And October, I try to keep it a little seasonal, something a little different every month. And as you can see, I have terrible handwriting, and I didn't try to make it special or neat or view-worthy. This is totally for myself, totally in my own kind of handwriting, my own thing. December. And didn't have I didn't put in everything yet of what I've done, but still, I just thought, I got a new phone yesterday, and so I thought I'd try out the camera and see if the camera's any good. I did. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we'll see. Because I didn't do the daily or the weekly pages, or this is by every 2 pages was by the week, and you could fill in every day. I didn't remember my daily stuff that much to write that back in, but I changed it over in case I didn't get a planner, and I might go a couple months for January and February and keep it up, and then I may never do another planner. But if I do get a planner for Christmas, or if it comes up again where I come across a planner, then that might be something that I would really consider doing next year too, because I just had such a good time with it this year. But anyway, these are the extra pages, and they could be filled in with other things. They don't have to have, it doesn't have to be next year's. It could be other things that I did this year that I'll just stick in, like a junk journal. So that was January and February, so I still have those to do. So March came along, and I got it mid-March sometime, and so some of this is filled in and some of it is not. But basically, this is how the pages went they're just all, it's just like a diary for me. It wasn't really a planner, it was more like a diary about what I did after the fact. These pages are to kind of write in, and which I did do so much, more in this part where I wrote in what I planned to do, and so I wouldn't forget, and I kept, checking it all the time to see what was coming up. And I also have my calendar on my phone to help me, but still, this was nice to have. So this was like upcoming events, things that I'm planning on. This was kind of like a daily diary of what I actually did. So, so it was really fun to keep the planner. I had a friend give me a whole box full, I mean like a shoebox full of stickers and planner pieces of paper, planner stickers, and fun little things like these things, like stop the glorification of busy, follow your dreams, try to remember things. A lot of things, just things I happen to have that fit in here. This one, it was really cute. For some reason that stuck in my mind, puttering around. And I don't remember why, but I put that in first, and I thought, oh, that was perfect for that day. I don't remember why now. But anyway, so these are just, these are more like a little diary. Nothing in it that has my deepest thoughts or anything that I would be wanting kept hidden. This sat out in the living room all year. Anybody could pick it up and look at it. It wasn't, there's nothing, any private anything in here. It's just more a record of what I did that day. And I love having this for the full year. Well, it's not really for the full year, but the so far what I've done. And I just really enjoyed it. And I definitely am thinking that might be kind of a fun thing to do. Sometimes I stamped on, I did this stamping, and then I just write over it when the time comes. Like that. And I usually put stickers ahead and kind of decorate those pages ahead of time before I got to them, because sometimes it's too late. This was the end of the year, and it's for addresses, but I really should have put in a lot of my junk journal pieces in here, things that I saved from things that I did. Not so much things that I find in magazines or whatever, but just saved like ticket stubs and things like that from things that I did that didn't fit on, in these little squares or on these sections. They would have been perfect for in here. So it's something I kind of learned, and I do still have those things, and they're sitting around, and I can add them later. Or I can just paint. I can just draw pictures or do whatever I want to. But I really enjoyed this, and I encourage you to get a planner this year for 2019 and just give it a try. See if you can keep up with it. I have tried before, never was able to do it, but I wasn't so much into the art thing. And I think many of you who watch love art and love to decorate and love stickers and things that are just easy to play with. So I think that this is something all of you could probably really enjoy. So give it a shot and see what happens. It didn't get real fat, which that's kind of nice. But I think really out of all of my junk journals and books that I do, that I make, this one might be one that my kids might keep, just because it's kind of all about my daily life. So that was fun, and I'm going to try and do another one next year. My mother had about 50 of these, so she kept a yearly diary every single year of almost every year of her life. She started when she was a teenager. She had like a 5-year diary, And then especially in her early marriage, until they were married 20, 30 years, she kept it one every year. And then in her last 30 years of marriage, then sometimes they were condensed or they were partial years or whatever. But I love reading them. But of course now she did put in a lot of her deepest thoughts and feelings. She wouldn't let anybody see any of them until after she was gone. But I do love reading them. And my poor kids are only going to get just my daily life that they've already heard about because I talk to them on the phone. But this is fun. Maybe someday, maybe I'll do one that gives more of my thoughts and feelings. But I'm kind of even more of a private person than that. And that's one of the reasons I've never kept a diary so much before, is because I really didn't want people knowing my deepest, darkest thoughts and feelings. So this was perfect. This was exactly perfect. I am so grateful to Christina for sending this to me, because it has been a highlight this year to work in it. And I have had so much fun. So anyway, I hope that you like it. Be sure and be sure and put a like if you enjoyed watching this. Leave me a comment if it's something that you might think you might want to do, or a comment about it. I love comments. I love hearing from you, and I want to thank you so much this year for all of the support you have given me, and for my new subscribers. I just so appreciate you. I really need the extra added joy that you bring into my life when you comment, and when you let me know that you like something. Just even seeing likes build up, or new people subscribing. I've obviously touched something there, and they want to see a little bit more. I hope I'm able to deliver that. But thank you again so much. 2018 was a great year, and it was like a very significant year for me this year, and I'm really glad I have a little bit of a record of it. And I just want you guys to enjoy this, enjoy not mine, but enjoy one like mine that is all full of meaning to you. Okay? That's it. Bye-bye.